Welcome to this four-person Breaking 60 challenge. We're playing at TPC San Antonio on the Oaks course. It's the fourth hardest course on the PGA Tour for non-major courses. Comment what you think we're going to shoot today. On the Canyon course, we shot a 55 in a four-person scramble. This course is a lot tougher. We went with Danny's second shot from 79 yards. His rolled just off the green and into the rough. Greg, his shot here out to the right. Will it catch the right side of the green? No, just missed it. Jacob, his shot here, hit this one high. Needs to get down, landed on the back and rolled over into the sand. My shot here on a good line, needs to get down. One bounce and over the back into the sand as well. We went with Danny's. Need to chip this one in for birdie to start. Greg left it just short. Jacob, his chip on the way. Just missed the hole. Rolled by there. Two chances left. Danny, this one on a good line. Breaking back. Wrapped around the hole. My shot here. Also on a good line. And ran out of speed. Greg's going to tap it in for par to start. On to hole 2. Danny's drive here, a par 5, 526 yards. Ended up finding the sand in the fairway there. My drive, little right of Danny's, and perfect right down the middle. Setting us up for a good second shot, 275 yards left. Greg, his shot here, rolling down the right side of the fairway in a good spot. My shot here, drawing back, got a good roll and stayed just short of the green. Danny, his shot here, lost it out to the right and ended up in the trees. Here's where mine ended up, just short, an elevated green, making this shot hard. Jacob going first, checked up a little and stayed just short, but a good look for birdie. Greg, his shot chipped in for eagle on the second hole. In our last round together, that one just missed. Stayed on the back of the green there. My shot, trying to get this one closer for a better look. Rolled out nicely in a good spot. Danny, the last to go. His chip here, rolling out. Does he have the line? Tracking. Dropped in for eagle. Wow, a big shot from Danny. Now 2 under after 2. On pace to break 60. On to hole 3. A par 3, 157 yards. It's 150 to carry the water on line with the pin, and Greg found the water. My shot here on a good line, but needs to go as well. And found the water as well. Jacob playing this one safe. Drew it left. It's going to get over the water. And it's on land. Just in the fairway there. Danny, last to go here. His shot headed for the left side of the green. And just off in the fairway there. We went with Danny's. Greg going first for birdie to get to 3 under after 3. On a good line, but stayed short there. Jacob out to the left. Started breaking back to the right after the hole. I decided to chip this one. My chip on a good line. Broke to the right and rolled just by there. Danny, his shot out to the right and missed it as well. Greg's going to tap it in for our par. 2 under after 3. On to hole 4. 412-yard par 4 here. Danny's drive. Drew up the left side and ended up in the sand. My shot here, right down the middle, putting us in a good spot for our second shot. Greg going first, 162 yards. This one just right. Needs a bounce to the left. Got one there and ended up just off the green in the rough. Was almost perfect. Jacob, his shot here, just left of the pin. Needs to get down. Ended up just over there on the back. My shot here, didn't hit it great. trying to run this one up. Need a good bounce. Got one. And the rough held it up just short. Danny, his shot here. This one headed for the center of the green. On a good line. The deer there behind the green. Pretty cool shot. We went with Danny's for birdie. A long putt here. And Greg missed it to the left. Our first putt for birdie of the round. Danny chipped in for eagle on the second. And we missed the green in regulation on the first and third. Danny for birdie here. Missed it to the left, so it's up to me. Can I find the line? These are some tricky greens today. Played it out to the right and missed it. Now for our par, Greg rolled it in 2 under after 4. On to hole 5 in this 4-person breaking 60 challenge. Playing one of the toughest courses on the PGA Tour. Greg's drive right down the middle. Went with a 3-wood to put us in a good spot. Danny and I both missed the green. Danny to the right, mine to the left. Jacob found the sand, rolled out into the grass. In a good spot here. Caught a good break. We went with Jacob's second shot for eagle. His chip on a good line. Stayed just short. Greg, his shot here on a good line. Go in. Whipped out. Wow, he can't believe it. My shot. This one came out low. Needs to get down. And ended up rolling over the back of the green. So much slope around these greens. Also on the green, Danny missed it to the left. So we went with Jacobs here for a solo birdie. Lipped it in 3 under. On to hole 6. Jacob leading off here after a solo birdie on the last. This one carried the sand and stayed in the right rough. My drive here.
Beauty.
Perfect. Right down the middle. Hitting some good drives today. We went with mine. 86 yards left. Greg going first. His shot here. Stayed just short of the green. Jacob, his shot. Can he put one close on a great line? Be good. Stayed just short as well. Some wind into the face here. Danny, his shot right of the pin. Trying to draw back slightly. And found the green there. My shot. This one on a good line. Now just left of it. Landed on the front and stayed just short. It's where Danny ended up. Mine stayed short there. TPC San Antonio. Such a great course. Greg for our birdie. Right over the edge. Wow. Can we finally make a birdie putt? Jacob. Same line. Tried to break back at the end. Danny missed it to his left, so it's up to me. Can I make a putt here on the way? Missed it on the same line. Jacob's going to tap it in for par. 3 under after 6. On to hole 7, a par 5. We're 3 under after 6 holes. Danny's drive. Headed up the center. Kicked a little left. Found the first cut there. My drive. Drawing back on a similar line. And in a good spot. We ended up going with Danny's. From the first cut here, Greg found the first cut on the right side of the fairway. Jacob lost it a little right in the rough. Danny, this one a little more right in the trees. And mine found the right rough as well. So we went with Greg's. Another deer sighting there. Greg's shot here, a tricky pin on the top shelf on the back of the green. In a good spot there, Danny. His shot on a similar line as Greg. On the back of the green there. Jacob, can he get this one closer on a good line? Needs to go slightly to get on top of the hill. Stayed just short. My shot, the last to go. On a good line, just right of it. And in a good spot. Have a good look for birdie. To get to 4 under after 7 holes, Greg rolled it in the center. On to hole 8. 178-yard par 3. Tricky green here. Jacob's shot on a good line. Stayed just short of the hill on the green. Have a look for birdie. Greg missed it just right on a similar line here as Greg. And my shot missed the green and stayed in the rough. Danny trying to get one closer than Jacob, and he pulled it left. And it's going to find the sand. So we went with Jacobs here. His putt up the hill, breaks a little left. Good line there. Have an easy tap in for par. 3 chances to make this putt now. Greg out to the right, trying to break back, but kind of held its line. My putt. Can I find it? This one tracking and left it short right in the center. Danny, his putt here also needs to go and stayed short as well. Had the line in for par. 4 under after 8. On to hole 9. This course is playing tough today.
Very nice.
In this 4-person scramble, we're 4 under. My drive found the fairway. Jacob swinging away here. Drew back perfect and right down the middle. Building some momentum to head to the back 9. Can we finish the front with a birdie? Greg's shot here. This one stayed just short. Jacob, his shot here a little left. It's going to miss the green. 2 chances left to put one close. Danny chunked it slightly, and it's going to miss to the left as well. So it's up to me. Pressure's on. This one on a good line. Do I have the number? Landed just short, spun back, but we have a look for birdie. Greg to finish the front 9 with a 31. Missed it to the right. Jacob, his putt here on a good line, but stayed to the left. Perfect speed. Danny, his putt on the way. Broke to the left there. Stayed just short. My putt. Can I find it here? No, left it short as well. These greens are tough to putt on. In for par. On to the back 9 we go. 9 holes to play. Danny's drive here, cutting right, and stayed just left of the trees. Jacob and Greg also found that right side. My drive here, headed up the right side of the fairway, and ended up finding the first cut. 124 yards left. Greg going first, pulled it left, and missed the green there. 3 chances left to get one close. Jacob chunked this one slightly. Landed on the hill just short. Danny, his shot here. Trying to cut this one in with the wind. On a good line. Kick to the right. Go in. Right next to the hole. Wow, what a shot from Danny. My shot here. Right of the pin. It's going to find the right side of the green. Would have some work left from there. Here's where Danny ended up. Almost holed out. Such a good start to the back 9. Now 5 under after 10 holes. On to hole 11 in this 4-person breaking 60 challenge. We're 5 under with 8 holes to play. Greg found the fairway on the right side. My drive here went with a 3-wood, taking it up the left side. Carried the sand and stayed in the fairway in a good spot. We went with mine, 117 yards left. Greg's shot here needs to go and found the sand. Jacob, his shot here, trying to ride the wind from left to right. Ended up in the center of the green. Have a look for birdie. Danny, trying to cut this one in after almost holing out on the last hole. Spun to the right there in a good spot. My shot here went with a 48 degree on a similar line as Danny. Ended up just over the green, so we went with Danny's. Can we get a putt to fall here? Greg going first. Just missed to the left. Jacob, his putt on the way. Broke to the left at the end. 2 chances left. My putt here played it out to the right. Should break back. Stayed out to the right. Danny for birdie on a good line. Whipped out. Wow, in for par. Still 5 under. On to hole 12. 348-yard par 4. Greg's drive right down the middle. Heating up here, my drive. Drew this one back, perfect, and found the fairway. Have a good second shot. 98 yards to a front pin. Greg's shot here on a good line. Be good. Landed on the front and spun back. Wow. Jacob, his shot a little right. Needs to go. Landed in the rough and stayed there. My shot. Can I put one close just left of the pin? Good number here. And on the green, have a look. Danny, the last to go. His shot needs to go and ended up on the left side there. Such a cool course. We went with mine for birdie to get to 6 under. Feeling like this one's due to go in. We've been so close on so many putts today. Jacob right over the edge. Danny, his putt here on a good line. Ran out of speed. My putt. Can I find it for a solo birdie? No, missed it. In for par, 5 under after 12. 6 holes to play in this 4-person breaking 60 challenge. We're playing one of the toughest courses on the PGA Tour. A par 5 here. Danny, right down the middle. My drive headed up the right side. Needs to hang on and stayed in the right rough. We went with Danny's 194 yards left. Greg's shot here on a good line. Landed just short. Just missed the pin and rolled over the back. Wow. All over it there. Jacob, his shot just left of the green. And it's going to find the rough. Had the number there. Danny, his shot in. Trying to cut this one in. Headed for the center of the green. And in a good spot, have a putt for eagle from there. My shot, trying to land this one on the front of the green to roll back towards the pin. And it ended up landing just short in the fairway and rolled onto the green. It's where Greg ended up. Was all over it there. Danny in the center, mine on the front. We went with Danny's. A double breaker here. Greg's putt just missed to the left and rolled by. Picked up speed after the hole there. Danny out to the right, breaking back. Stopped breaking and rolled by as well. Jacob trying to get one closer here. We're not in for birdie yet for sure. This one just kept breaking to the left. My putt here is going to do the same thing as Jacob. It's going to miss to the left. We went with Jacobs for birdie. His putt rolled it in. Now 6 under. Onto hole 14. 183-yard par 3. Greg's shot here out to the right. Landed just right of the green. Kicked on and have a putt for birdie. Jacob, his shot here started just right of the pin. Drawing back. Landed on the left side of the green and just rolled into the fringe. My shot. Can I put one closer? Pulled it left. It's going to carry the sand and stayed in the rough. In a tough spot there. Good thing we're not playing our own ball today. Danny's shot here. On a good line, just right of it. Landed pin high. Rolled out past it. So we ended up going with Jacobs from just off the green in the fringe. Greg going first for back-to-back birdies here. Missed to the right. 3 chances left. Jacob, his putt broke a lot as well. Danny played it more left and ended up holding its line there. My putt. I've had a tough time getting a feel for these greens and missed it as well. In for par, 6 under after 14. On to hole 15. 4 holes to play in this 4-person breaking 60 challenge. Danny's drive headed up the right side and found the sand. My drive here on a similar line and ended up staying just short of the sand. Caught a good break here. Still a tricky shot with that side hill lie. Greg going first. This one just left of the green. Had the number but kicked into the sand. Jacob, his shot. That hill also forcing it to go a little left here. Stayed just short. My shot. Can I put one close? Out to the right, drawing back. And this one stayed short as well. Danny, can he get it to the green here? His shot out to the right. Drawing back slightly. Needs to go as well. And stayed in the first cut. We went with Danny's. Have to get up and down here to save our par. Greg's shot stayed just short on the front of the green. Jacob, this one rolled just past it. Danny, can he get one closer here? Landed short of the green and rolled out. Right by Jacob there. My shot. This one on a good line going. Right over the hole. And rolled out as well. We went with Greg's to save our par. Can't remember the last time we've made a bogey in a breaking 60 challenge. We're usually playing with 2 to 3 people as well. 2 chances left. Jacob just missed to the right. Danny, can he save our par to avoid a bogey? No, missed it. In for bogey, back to 5 under. On to hole 16, the famous par 3 with the sand trap in the center of the green. Greg's shot here. Found the sand on the left side. Jacob, his shot also headed for the left side and found the sand as well. Green's open here. Danny, can he put one close? On a good line, just left of the pin. Landed just past it and rolled out. Have a good look for birdie. My shot here with an 8-iron. This one needs to go to get on top of the hill. Landed just short. Needed a few more yards to be perfect there. Here's the famous green with the sand trap there right in the middle. So many good pin placements on this hole. We went with Danny's for birdie to get to 6 under after that bogey on hole 15. His putt stayed just short. Greg, this one rolling down. Stayed just short as well. Jacob, can he find the line? Broke to the left slightly and rolled just by. My putt here. Can I get one to fall for birdie? No, missed it on the same line. In for par. 5 under with 2 to play. On to hole 17. Jacob leading off a 303-yard par 4. His drive heading up the right side. Carried the sand and stayed just left of the cart path. My drive here. This one right down the middle. We ended up liking Jacob's shot better, so we went with his from 47 yards. Can we get up and down here for birdie?
Yeah.
Greg's shot. Landed on the front, rolled out, stayed below the hole. Jacob, his shot here needs to go, needs a good bounce. Kicked onto the green and stayed short. Danny tried to hit this one high to get it close. Chunked it there. Some wiry grass from here. My shot wasn't going to leave it short. Landed past the hole, rolled out, needs to get down. And stayed there on the back. We liked my putt the best. For birdie, can we finally get one to fall? No, Jacob just missed to the left. 3 chances left. Greg, out to the right, breaking back. Too much speed. Was almost perfect. My putt here on a similar line as Greg. Broke back after the hole. Danny, can he save us here for birdie? No, missed to the left. Gonna tap it in for par. Still 5 under. On to hole 18, a par 5 to finish. Can we finish strong here? My drive headed up the left side and found the rough. Danny, his drive here. Cut this one back to the right. Needs to keep going right. In a good spot in the left rough. Greg going first, 246 yards left. There's usually a river that runs through this hole, but there's no water in it today. It's still a hazard, and Greg stayed just right of the water. In a good spot. Jacob out to the right here. My shot. Just playing this one back into the fairway. And ended up in a good spot. We weren't sure if Greg's was safe or not yet. Danny tried to go for the green. and didn't hit that one well. We went with Greg's after it stayed out. A tricky shot here to this front pin. Greg checked up nicely in a good spot. Trying to finish with a birdie or better here. Putters just weren't hot today, and this course was very tough. Probably the toughest course Danny and I have ever played. Danny in a good spot there. My shot trying to put this one close and left it short. We went with Danny's for birdie to finish. Jacob right over the edge. Greg to walk it off with a birdie. Missed on the other side. Danny, his putt, rolled it in 6 under 66. Wow, what a round. Thanks for watching.